This is an amazing country song that has been done by other artists. The version that I fell in love with back in the day was by David Allan Coe. Chris Stapleton's version of this song is totally different. He only uses 2 chords, and the solo is simple, but it's also complex at the same time. I want to break it down for you, but most importantly, I want to show you how to take the overall concept of this solo and apply it to your solos in your improvising. Stick around because later I'm going to show you how Chris Stapleton plays this solo live and why I believe this solo is pure magic. So grab your guitar and let's get into it. So here is the studio version of that solo played over a backing track, and I'll leave a link to that backing track for you in the description. Now let's break it down. Here are a few important notes about the song and the solo. The song is in 6/8 time, so it's got that waltz kind of feel to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in the key of A major, and it only has 2 chords. A major and B minor. Or you could play a B minor 7. The solo is mainly built around the A major pentatonic blues scale, but it also adds another note from the A major scale when it goes to the B minor chord. More on this later. The first few notes are this. And what that is coming in on the 4. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. So the 1 is the B, 12th fret, and then bend a full step. So start out on your G string, 9, 11, and then B string, 10, 12, and you bend up slowly, not real quick, not like that, just slow. And that's kind of what he does on that first part. Now the next part comes in and it goes, or something like that. You could do, so it does that twice. So it goes again, and it goes. So those are just simple double stops. We're playing the G string and the E strings. Now the next part is really cool, and it just does this. And what that is you're starting on the A string, 7th fret, then go to the 9th fret, D string, 7, A string, back to the 9, back to the D string 7. Now you're going to walk up starting with the 9th to the 11th, and then the G string, 9, 11, and you hit this one twice. So the next part's going to be from your 12th fret on the B string, it's quarter bend. If you were doing a half step bend, it would be this note here, but it doesn't do that. It pretty much just, I think it's more of a quarter bend. So once again, that part so far sounds like this. Now the next part is going to be a kind of a double bend part. When I first learned this, I was playing it more just straight without all the bends, but it actually bends it twice. So it starts here and then here. Plays them right together. So they're both full step bends. So without the bends, it would sound like this. With the bends, it's whole steps. So 13th fret B string, and then 12th fret B string, then 10th. So now, so far we got and now the next part is just going to be kind of a double stop, kind of a Hendrix kind of a lick. So I'm playing with my pick and my middle finger. You can just play both notes with the pick if you want to as far as the right hand goes. But I'm doing it kind of a hybrid picking, so. But it starts out with this right here. So you got G string 9, B string 10, and you're doing a hammer on from the G string to the 11th fret. And then the next part just does this. Just kind of a pull off on the D string, 9th, 7, A string 9. So this next part just does a quick blues lick. Starts on the A7 to A9, D7, D9, and then you're doing a kind of a slide, then pull off. So after this part here, it does this right here. If you're playing in a band and you were the lead guitar player, you'd probably want to end it with that A note right there. So let's play it one more time, nice and slow. So now I want to talk to you about why I believe this solo is pure magic. It's got all the right notes over the chords, and everything is just kind of perfectly laid out. It's not too fast, it's not too slow, but it's just got all the right stuff. And again, it's more than just the major pentatonic blues scale. It does add another note or two from the major scale. And this is why I believe this is going to help any guitar player with their soloing and improvising, because it's totally an A major pentatonic blues scale that you're using that you can do all kinds of cool stuff with. So that scale would look like this, starting with that A note. I'll just walk up real slow. Start with this A note if I wanted to, but you can already hear those notes in the solo. Where I went, well, you could go right here, or you could go right here. If you know the intro to this song, which I'm sure you do, it does this lick here. And that literally is a walk up into this A scale. So that takes care of your A major chord, but when it goes to the B minor, or the B minor 7, now you got a couple of notes in there that really need to be played, especially this D note. So your B minor chord is made up of the 1, the flat 3, and the 5. And guess what? That flat 3 is your D note right there. So you really need that when you're playing over that B minor chord. This whole part right here, on that 7th fret on the G string, that is your D note right there. That's why it sounds so good over that B minor chord, because you're really focusing on that 3rd. So why that is so cool is because you're really being able to play over the chords. You can hear the chord changes, and you're able to play the notes over those chords. A. Once again, the intro, that's straight up, starting with this E note right here. It'd be like starting open right here. And that leads me to kind of an added bonus for you. Whenever I was preparing for this video, I went and looked at probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 or so Chris Stapleton live performances where he did this song. And every one of them I saw, he did not play this part up here, which really was kind of amazing that he didn't. But I figured he was going to play it like he did, which was down here low, and then go up and play it again up here, but he didn't. He just played it low. So I'm going to play that version of the solo over the backing track. I hope this will be helpful for you. And if you need anything, just feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. I have another video that goes a lot deeper talking about the major pentatonic blues scale and all the cool things you can do with that. So just click the video on your screen or the one I'll link below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.